Hey my little stars and plants, it's me ChibiSaturn here, and welcome to the room 2. We're just gonna hop right into it, because this game, from my memory, is fairly long. Longer than the room, I'm pretty sure. So we're just gonna hop right into it. Click to begin. Drag your mouse, look around. This is a direct sequel to The Room. Like, we are the same character and everything. I double click on the note to focus. Drag it. If my calculations are correct, then this is where you will emerge. Welcome, friend. We have much to share. Now you are blind, but I have left you provision to see that your passage might be shorter than mine. I am forced to conceal it somewhere in this room and trust in your wits to uncover it. I am not the only ghost in this place. A.S. So yeah, so if you look here, our eyepiece, it's broken. Oh no, our eyepiece. Broken. But that happened at the end of the epilogue in The Room. So, from my memory, this game is a bit longer than the first one. So I'll probably be doing this in 2 videos, probably. I'm just kind of going through the tutorial. Looks like these pieces can move. You see that doesn't fit there, but if we turn it, now it fits. So I have played this one, so this is probably going to be more of a tutorial than anything. Speedrun or whatever. A peculiar looking lens. The lens looks like it would fit in the eyepiece. You think? But it's red though, which is kind of cool, because if you remember, our lens was a teal color in the last game. Sometimes the eyepiece can be used to see things that are otherwise hidden, like this fingerprint. Yeah, small piece of metal. I should try to find where this piece can be used. Okay. Yeah. But I have not played the 3rd or the 4th game. So those are going to be probably longer longer recordings, because I have no idea what I'm doing in those ones. But here I do. October 23rd, 1883. Mr. Rigby, suffice it to say that I do not share my colleague's faith in your character. Were it up to me, I should not engage a man of such low breeding and even lower station as yourself. The very thought of taking a grave robber into our service chills my stomach, but as Mr. Del Montfaucon is fond of saying, needs must as the devil drives. No idea what the fuck that means. It falls to me, then, to brief you on your ungodly task. As you should be well aware, you shall only be paid upon your successful return with the artifact. Should you find yourself having any ideas otherwise, I must stress on you that while the artifact is of enormous value, it is only of value within a certain small community of researchers. It is not for the eyes or hands of an uneducated man such as yourself. I unconditionally demand that you do not interact with the object in any way. It might prove incredibly dangerous for you to do so. It is an instrument of great power and should not be interfered with by inferior minds. Okay. Well, this guy really has a real hatred for Mr. Rigby there. Well, I mean, what can you say? Rigby's a slacker. Everyone knows this. So with the lens, we can see these letters here, which are going to be important in a moment. If we... Oh, the panel, yes. You see the shapes, they match. You put them in, bada bing, bada boom. We got a secret hidey hole here. There we go. A strange brass sphere. Looks like it belongs somewhere. You don't say. Could it belong here? Now it's a freaky looking eyeball. So as you can see, this needle, we can now move this needle thing, and it, whenever we pass by one of these, it adds it there. But of course, perhaps the code is hidden in the room somewhere. So yeah, so what we saw here was SESWN. Ta-da! A medallion. Looks interesting. I should take a closer look. the game's way of saying, hey, look over there. Yeah. So now we bring it over here to this box. Hello. And thus we have this. Now, what is this contraption, you may ask? Well, if we put on our fancy dancy lens here, we can see it shines a light. Oh, what is that over there? A symbol. Now let's see what lies over here in the shadows. Look over there. Oh, there you are. Now we got 2 of the 3 symbols here. Third one should be over here. And I believe it's right there, yep. What do these 3 symbols mean? I have no fucking clue. But they're important. They're used to summon the angel. She's got this little nifty little contraption. We just open it here. And I think that's null, I believe. From the last game. Ooh. Very cool, very cool. Now, if you see here, we have a glyph here. This is the new glyph. So if you remember in the last game, we had to match up. Oh, whoa. God, that scared me. We got to match up the glyphs here. This is the glyph of this game, though. Because we're using the red lens, we have to look for this new glyph here. And now it's taking us away to the next room. You have done well to emerge from the crypt, sound of both mind and spirit, though I fear this is only the beginning of your trials. Continue game. Yeah. Now we're on to chapter 2. The ship. So, we got ourselves a ship here, and we also got ourselves a note here. There's still no sign, and my patience wears thin. In my frustration, I even scaled the foremast myself. A fool's errand. The fog is so dense I can barely see my own deck from the crow's nest, let alone the Helena. Regardless, I have had the gun deck run out the cannon. In readiness, it is good to keep men sharp. Okay, so that gives us little clues on what we should be doing. Mentions the crow's nest here, so we can just turn this and this to unlock a small golden key. And then also mentions the cannons, which are down here. If we just move these little suckers here into place. Yeah. Ooh, secret keyhole. Now we put in the key, and we open her up. And then put that crystal there. And, ooh. There we go. We've opened the chest. Well, we haven't opened it quite yet. But I'm not sure if you noticed that when we moved the crystal here, that little thing lit up there to show the chest. So now we're going to need this strange key. And there's a note here. A mountain, a moor, a palace, a slum. Why not the quarters of a galleon in full sail? With each dizzying step, I am whisked around the globe as simply as turning a corner. Will you be following my path or forging one anew? What sights you must have witnessed, if my own experience is any guide. I'll keep leaving notes, and I urge you to do the same, that we might know if our paths have crossed. Thrilling as this is, there is something not quite right with this place, though I struggle to define what. Some earthly tang of reality that is quite missing. I sometimes fancy I can smell the lime and grease paint. AS. Yep. So AS is kind of having a fancy journey. Come on. And let's go over here. We just turn this. And we turn this. Come on. Come on. There we go. Small key. We're going to be needing that. And we're also going to be needing this. If it'll open. There we go. A strange cylinder. And there's a thing here we could read. It's been 30 weeks at sea, and the crew grows restless at our lack of plunder. Though I would not betray it, I share those concerns. A privateer's license is no small investment, and my investors will not be happy without a return. According to the prisoners we took off the San Espinito, we should find the Santa Helena in these waters, fresh out of New Granada. They were simple swabs, ignorant of all save the workings of the decks. But they spoke of some artifact of great value aboard. I gave them a place among my crew. So that's how this pirate crew found out about the Helena and artifact. We drop that and drop that. Now there are things hidden around the room that show you what you're supposed to do here, but it's you kind of like simple. You just basically you see these things here, here, and here. You gotta make it so that they are pointing inwards towards the middle. That way this keyhole shape matches this keyhole shape. Or not keyhole shape, this key shape. So that it'll fit. And you can turn it. You open it. And you can see there's some rainbow things here. And we can look through those with our spyglass. And then we can come over here and do the same thing. Now this one is a switch. Flip it. We use our lens. Pull that. Pull that. Twist it. And this one's also a switch here. Come on. And click, click. Now we have this strange looking keyhole there, which we are going to use the cylinder for once we pull this up. There we go. Now we can just clink and rotate. Okay, now we have this puzzle to go and do. It didn't take long for us to track her down. We raced north for 2 miles on the deep sea currents to overhaul her head start. Approaching the mainland, we traveled west for 2 miles to cut her off at the coast. With no sign, we headed 3 miles back south to meet her. We sighted her sure enough, but she cut through the cape before we could intercept. Now we must wait for the tide. Okay? So that relates to this little thing here. So we gotta go to north, 2 west, and then 3 south. And we will get the second page. Even the elements turn against us. Passage through the cape took us 4 miles west, and we soon sighted her mast 4 miles to the north of us. Seeing us in pursuit, she cut west 2 miles into the fog bank. With her heavy ballast, we would easily overhaul her if only this accursed fog should lift. Okay, and then there's a keyhole here that we gotta open up. Basically just gotta move this around. And then clink, clink. And we got a key right here that we can use. Turn it. Okay, so then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And a 1, 2. Click. Now see, this one's got a rainbow tint, so we need to use our lens, but first let me read it. We have her now. The fog lifted shortly before noon, and there she was 6 miles to the south. Rapidly we closed her down, and she fled east 2 miles back towards the cape. Now she lies north of us by just 1 mile. She won't reach the cape again. And now, chase her down with our ship. Right? We're Okay, which way? Which way do we turn? I think we turn this way. Now we just gotta turn the ship until we see what we need to see. Ah, there she is. And I usually let go around here, and it usually lines itself up, kind of, sort of. Here we go. Perfect. And that'll clear up the fog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, and loop. We got her. There we go. A painted figurehead. And that's the end of the chest. Now we come over here. We gotta add the figurehead to here. That'll open here, and we will grab the steering wheel. Pop this in, turn it. Let that open up, then turn it. That drops, and you see this rainbow pattern. We can use our lens on it, but first we'll turn this. And that opens that up. Now, if we go up and look at the sail with the lens, it'll say Rose. So, just to save us some time, I'm going to put Rose in here. There we go. And we get the gem. In here. Gem, and then watch down here as I slide it. Ooh. And now this table's all lit up. We can see it. I'm just gonna grab this weight. And then I'm gonna read these notes real quick. It is the natural tendency of this world to twist itself into ever more elaborate arrangements, like the spirals of a vortex, at once both the pattern and the system. It seems as though each room is itself a part of a wider apparatus. You must tune the room to find the glyph, and tune the glyph to find the door. All must be aligned, but to what purpose? Am I the explorer? The prisoner? So AS is starting to figure out how the rooms work. We gotta be in tune with the glyphs. And this one, the Santa Helena, came apart on rocks at 1800 hours. She heaved as if the bottom had been torn from her and began taking on water at a terrifying rate. Only there were no rocks. We approached as close as we dared to try and take on survivors, but only one swam clear of the wreckage. He is some sort of scholar. A wild-eyed wreck of a man in tattered, blood-stained rags, clutching in his white-knuckled fist was some sort of sculpture that he babbled was of unimaginable power and worth. It seems our prize may not have gone with the Helena. I've had it moved to my quarters for safekeeping. Yes, so now we put this on here. Starts to tip the scales. And it opens this bad boy up for us. Now we just take this disc, a small disc, and then we take it over here. We place it inside. We turn it, and we bring that down. Now we got another weight, and we got another small disc. We just put the weight, yeah, right here. To tip the scales once more. Opens that. And then we just click these things inside. There we go. That'll open up. We'll get this weight here. Now these things, we gotta move them so that the little, what do you call it? The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little, I don't know what you call it. The little golden triangles are pointed inward. That way, when we come over here, this is unlocked, you see? And then we got the disc. I believe, yeah, this is one of the ones where we have to turn the top. Here we go. That way it'll fit within the outline here. And we put in this disc here. So this one, we gotta turn it. Lock that in. Lock that in. Bring that down. And then bring this down. Yeah, another weight. And if we turn this, we got the other disc. Oh, come on now. There we go. The small disc. And this one, we gotta flip these up so that it can be a more different shape. There we go. Because the weights have to fit into these outlines. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to move it so that I can show people the outlines here. Okay, this is where we put in the final disc. Now for this one though, we gotta put in a little extra work. We gotta take this in and flip it around. And then everything clicks in. So it's just a little extra work, not a lot. Oh, wait. Now this one we also have to turn. A small weight. We put this here. And then we put this one here. And now everything is balanced, as all things should be. And now we have access to the anchor and the spring. So now the anchor is going to take us back over to the ship here. And since we're here, I can turn on the lens and show you it says Rose. I believe the anchor is the last thing we do on the ship, though, so we just click it here, pulls that down, even though we could have probably just pushed that down, and we get the metal star. I'm pretty sure that's the very last thing we do for the ship. I think the rest of it is this box here. So with this box, we gotta pull down these corners. Those things pop out, and we get our handy dandy screwdriver. Wouldn't be a Rube game without a handy dandy screwdriver, now would it? Now we can put the star in, turn it, open the box. We can flip this switch, right? There we go. And there's also a button here, or not button, slider. There we go. The winding key. Now we can come over here, open it up. This thing is busted. See, we can put the key in here, but we turn it, nothing happens. It won't wind up. Something's missing from the compartment. Gee, I wonder what. Come on now. There we go. We put that in. Now we can just go ahead and turn it. There we go. And now that that's turning, we can come down here, use our spy piece, and 250. Okay. So now we gotta turn the clock to 250, obviously. 2, 35, 40, 45, 50, right? Nah, fuck. Nah, fuck. That missed it again. There we go. And, yeah, this goes up here. Oh, come on. There we go. Aha! A disc. We use our spyglass. we just do this little tiny rotation puzzle. Take whatever the fuck this thing is. Diamond-shaped metal casting. And now we pop this bad boy in. Ooh, spooky. Now we get another one of these. Open it up. And we have summoned the null. I'm pretty sure that's what that is, or it's supposed to be. Like, we're finding pieces of null, and it's allowing us to open the glyphs here. We gotta fine-tune them. There we go. So, we've been to a crypt, we've been to a ship. Now, ooh, we're going to the Aztec. You have successfully navigated the secrets of the ship, yet this grim ordeal will become increasingly challenging. Continue game. And now, we're here. The only way out is through this metal bar. Pushing down this door. Sheesh. You know, I think this game's a little darker than the tablet game, because I remember being able to see that door fall much better in the app version. Okay, so trying to remember what we're doing here. I believe, there we go, that, and click, and then flip. Get this little piece, a small token. Okay. We need something for, ooh, note from our buddy AS. Another room, another door, another room. Either you are as lost as I, or more likely, you have forsaken me. Another room, another door. Yet never a pang of hunger, nor the welcome respite of sleep. Another door, another room. I keep a tally in my ledger, but I can no longer count the marks. I count the pages. The writing keeps me sane. I tell myself so. I did not deserve this hell. Yeah, okay. So our buddy AS ain't doing so hot. Oh, actually, I think I could take this, right? Yeah, Golden Tower. Okay. We can use our lens to see anything spooky. We'll remember that for later. This isn't the only thing we can do. We can come over here and do stuff. Oh, yep, we can take that. We're gonna need that back over there. Since we're here, we can put this here, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's come back over here. I'm doing this mostly off memory, and my memory isn't the best. For those who know me, know that my memory isn't the best. But we'll get there. Okay. We'll take that, put you down here, bring you up here, bring you down here, bring you here, bring you in here as well, bring you down there. No, wait, no. I might have fucked up already. Shit. Ah, fuck. Oh, there we go. Got it. Yeah. Now we got a trigger mechanism. Okay. Though there is some stuff over here we can do, I believe, right? Can I not come over? Okay, never mind. Okay, this is looking a little different than how I remember it. Oh. This is what I was looking for earlier. So we can wipe this off. Find these marks. And LT with double V's. We'll need to remember that as well. Okay, now we just put the trigger mechanism on there. We do need string for that though. I think, yeah, there's something here. Ah, there we go. Got the string. Now we just put that there. Yeah. Yeah. Don't know why these Aztecs have crossbow technology, but do. So we'll just take this. And then we have to shoot into the eye of the beholder. Fuck! Fuck. Fucked it up. Okay, let's try again. I think we have an infinite number of arrows. So it doesn't matter. We just gotta line it up better. Yeah! Yeah, we killed whatever the fuck was behind that wall. And now we've opened this secret passageway. Oh, right. We have to... Oh, wait. Is that a note we can look at? Yeah. I see once mighty people brought low by these heathen murders and their plagues. They look to their priestess for the will of the gods, but the Yagnar and the feathered serpent speak to me no more. The crystal of our ancient mothers is being summoned. I would speak to them. Okay. I probably read that completely and utterly wrong. Sorry. So now we have to play a little game of tag. Yeah, come this way. Now we can... Oh, I have to move it from here. Here we go. Yeah, come get me. You're never gonna catch me. You'll always be one step behind. There we go. And now we got a small key. Yeah, this is definitely different than what I remember. My memory, it was like a little tiny metal stick kind of thing. Like, wasn't anything fancy like that. I guess this got an upgrade too when it came to Steam. I don't remember it being this fancy. Because I remember it being, you put it in here, and then there's two of them, and you have to pull, you have to turn them, you have to turn this one to the left and this one to the right, and then they turn the things so that it opens the chest. Yeah, this is way different than how I remember it. Because I remember there being two of them, and you need both of. Like, one would already be in there. One would already be in there, and you'd have to find the other one. Large stone block. Okay, so large stone block comes over here. Yeah, we gotta use our unga bunga brains to smash this open. Come on now. I remember it being 3 hits. There we go. A shard of glass. Now we just stick this in here and it'll activate all the magical powers of the mirror. So now, this is where we put in those symbols. So it was the LT double V. There we go. If you look at the reflection, it changed. Again, it's the graphics are like, I've turned up the graphics, but like in the app game, the app version of this game, like you could see this much more clearly in the mirror. I don't know what's going on here. Probably because it was much lighter in that game. It's so dark in this one. Here we go. Put this up here. Ooh, hello, dagger. I think we use the dagger in the other box, but we can use this. I think if we move that. Ooh. Yeah, and then we line this up. Now we have a little adventure. Oh, I like the music. And yeah, there we go. Ooh. Haha. W's and a T. That's how we're gonna get back to the old box. I think we need to go straight back to the old box once we get the dagger, I think. And W's and the normal T. There we go. And now we gotta put the dagger in the top. Yeah, and we get the doll, the straw effigy, and we get the gem. So with the gem, we have to go back to the fancy box, but before that, we can burn the effigy here. Oh, shit. No, I need the flint. Crap, okay. Well, then let's go back to the other box. Okay, ooh. Okay, so remember that pattern from earlier? Well, we put this here, and we click it, and vada boom, we get the piece of flint. We also get IC, past lives, future lives, impossible lives. Okay then. You do you, my bro. Now we add the flint. Come on now. Do I have to do it at a certain speed? Am I not doing it fast enough? There we go. And let there be light. Let there be even more light. I'm down for more light. Game's dark as hell right now. Take another bolt. Let's lock and load. Now we have to come over here and we have to hit that sandbag. Yeah! Sniper King right here. The wind carries my name. And we take this, a metal object with a star shape at either end. I am blind as my reflection. Our gods do not live here. This way brings no salvation. This path is not for my people. I shall seal them from it. Okay then, you do you. As I said. We gotta go back to this box over here. Put that in. Close it down. Open it up. Get the metal shard with a rigid hole in the center. Get away from that box. And then come back over here to this box. And we put this in here. And now we gotta rotate it until we can get all the pins to align. There we go. And now we just turn it. And now we have discovered a human skull. A human skull. That's basically it. But this human skull, you know, it's hiding some secrets. If we come over here to the back, definitely tell something's up with this skull. We can actually bring it over here to this. That up there. And turn this. Right, come on. Here we go. And we just cracked that skull in half, and he had no brains. He had the null. Nope. Here she comes. Ooh, boom. Okay, so now we have to find the glyph. There we go. Oh no, here he comes! You handled yourself well in the temple. May your good fortune be a light as you navigate ever darker chambers. Okay, I'm actually gonna end the video here. I think we're halfway through. If my memory is correct, I think the second game is like 6 chapters long, and so we just completed chapter 3. So I'm gonna end it here, because I don't want this video to be like 2 hours long. I think I've been recording for an hour. I don't know. But thank you for watching, and I will see you on the dark side of the moon. Bye!